In this video, we'll walk through how to replace the P6 temperature sensor. The sensor with dark blue sleeve is an old version. The current version we provide comes with black wires. Here are tools needed. First, we need to remove the power cord from the machine. For XL or XXL models, first remove the back panel and turn the machine's back switch off, and then unplug the power cord. For Pro and Plus models, turn the machine's back switch off, unplug the power cord. For version 1.43 or higher version machines, which has the slide type tablet stand, unplug the USB cable, pull the tablet stand out gently. And for version 1.3 to version 1.42 machines, which have the screw type tablet stand, unscrew the 3 screws holding the tablet stand, and then remove the stand. You need to remove the drip tray and drip tray cover, and lift the lever on the back of the machine and drag the water tank out and remove it. And remove the portafilter and group head handle as well. And now you need to remove the main cover. Use a T10 Torx screwdriver to remove the 8 screws on the main cover. Once all screws are out, gently stretch the sides of the cover and then lift it up off the machine. We need to remove the chassis that the manifold is mounted. If there are Torx T10 size screws, you need to use a Torx T10 screwdriver. Or if you have Phillips head screws, you need to use PH2 size Phillips head screwdriver. Remove the 6 screws securing the chassis. We need to put the machine upside down to assess the screw holding the group head cover. Before that, place a cloth on the tabletop. Rotate the steam wand to a horizontal position to prevent it from getting in the way when we flip the machine. Grab the middle back side of the leg with one hand, support the machine with the other hand while flipping it. And gently place it on the cloth. There are 5 screws on the bottom of the group head support. Use a T10 Torx screwdriver to unscrew them. Once each screw is loosened, use angled pointy tip tweezers to remove them. Once all 5 screws are removed, return the machine to its upright position. Place a cloth on the top of the manifold to rest the group head cover and GHC during the procedure. Lift the group head cover carefully to avoid damaging the cables underneath. We highly recommend wearing comfort grip gloves to protect your hands when you are touching the glass fiber insulation sheets. Lift the bottom insulation plate to assess the group head interior. Remove the sensor bracket. Use a PH1 Phillips head screwdriver to remove the 2 screws securing the P6 sensor bracket to the water path insulator. Then use angled tweezers to pick up the screws once they are loose. Remove the old sensor. Grab the sensor head and gently pull it out. Disconnect the sensor cable. Use angled tweezers to unplug the sensor cable from the manifold PCB. Remove the cable ties. Cut the cable tie securing the blue and black sensors with nippers. Be careful not to damage the sensor wires. Cut the cable tie holding the blue and black sensors together with the black tube. And remove it as well. Pull out the sensor cable. Gently pull the sensor cable towards the group head. If the connector gets stuck between the manifold and the chassis, check and carefully release it before continuing. Remove the sensor cable completely from the machine. Install the new sensor. Use a T10 torqued screwdriver to remove the old O-ring from inside the sensor connector. Place a new O-ring on the new sensor probe and insert it into the connector. Gently push it in with a circular motion until the bracket sits flush against the group head brass part. Secure the two PH1 screws to hold it in place. Route and connect the new sensor cable. Feed the connector through the group head hole in the chassis. Once it appears on the other side, pull it slightly out, place it under the blue and brown tubes, and route it down towards the manifold board connector. Plug it into the connector on the manifold PCB. Bundle the cables and tube together using cable ties. Secure the black and blue sensor cables with a cable tie. Since the space is narrow, you may need to use angled tweezers to position the tie properly. Trim the excess tail with nippers. Then using the same method, use another cable tie to secure the black and blue sensor cables together with the black tube. Organize the insulation plates and cables. Make sure the ground cable is not caught between the metal edges of the group head. Place it within the bottom insulation plate area. Slightly tilt the group head backward. Insert the protruding part of the chassis on the back of the cover into the group head hole on the front panel. Close the group head. Install the machine side chassis using 6 T10 or PH2 screws. Tighten the first 5 screws halfway and fully secure all 6 once everything is in place to have a room to adjust the angle to align holes. Place a cloth to support the group head and flip the machine upside down. Use a cloth of appropriate thickness to support the group head evenly. If the cloth is too thin, fold it to increase the thickness. Insert all 5 screws into their holes. Start with top left or top right screw. You may need to adjust the angle of the group head cover for the screw to catch the thread. Tighten the first 4 screws halfway to allow for angle adjustment. Once everything is aligned, fully tighten all 5 screws. There you have it. If you run into any difficulties during the replacement, please feel free to reach out to us through our tech support channel.